Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back to the southern shores of the Sea of Fallen Stars, to the land of Chessenta, and Chessenta's Tyranny, our sneak peek preview playthrough of the upcoming CZRPG adventure. And a massive hello to everyone in the chat already. Good to have you all here. Hope everyone's having a great week and ready to jump into the weekend. And to these lovely players of ours, we are without one at the moment, but once they have arrived, we will jump into our regular screen. But until then, you can have all of us in a big friendly group like this. It's Emma's ignoring us.
I'm here. Hi.
Hi. Hey, Winchester. How you doing? Oh, Moglova, thanks for the bits. Thank you so much. May the luck of those bits be with our players today. We shall see. A massive thank you for everyone joining us, and I hope that you're all doing very, very well. And a massive thank you as well to those people down in the corner next to Reese there, of all those lovely people who support the channel. Do check out all of their links as they go scrolling on by in chat from time to time, if you want cool stuff for your games. Awesome encounters from CZRPG, beautiful Click-Clack Math Rocks from Phoenix Dice, amazing Castles and Crusades stuff from Troll Games, and the incredible online community that is DM Charlie Gaming. Jump in on that. Hey, matey, thank you. And just coming in from QuestJunkies Discord. Welcome. glad you saw the message, or both messages. Sorry, we spammed it. Both at the same time. Welcome. Okay. Speaking of good Discords, DM Charlie Gaming, a fabulous place to find tables to play at, and a little last message there. Sub or gift a sub to spin the wheel of shenanigans, like Patch did. Sorry, I forget. Did you say it was self-inflicted?
Oh, always.
Okay,
always.
Good. Just checking. Spin. There is one on the screen, isn't there? Oh, there is. Thank goodness. I was like, I never use the screen. It's like, I hope there's a wheel on it. There is.
This is Fire in the Duet.
Just
wanted everyone to know that I knew what this song was.
Mega Kaelin, as you grow a size. Dun, 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 dun. Switch to the kaiju music.
Now she's the sassy mommy.
Okay, right. So thank you to all of that there. Hey Baron, how you doing? Yes, jumping into our giveaway there, Baron Dragonborn. You too can have the chance to jump into that giveaway. Exclamation mark, enter in chat for your chance to win today's prize. A special one, not something we usually give away, bit of a different prize today. We have a trial Super Siren subscription to our wonderful friends over at Sirenscape. There's our affiliate link right there in chat. Thank you. And you can try out all of their amazing sound sets, all the beautiful music, cool sound effects, and all different things that they've got going on. Thanks to the fellow Winchester. And they have lots and lots of amazing things over there for official adventures and lots of other things as well, not just D&D, Pathfinder and sci-fi stuff and board game stuff and Call of Cthulhu stuff and all kinds of amazing things. Do check out with our affiliate link there. You can try out for free anyway, but that just gives you a limited kind of taste of what's going on. Today we are giving away a Super Siren subscription, which gives you access to everything. The whole damn lot. Amazing stuff over there. So, exclamation mark, enter in your chat if you want the chance to win that. Now, that said, let me do one last shout out to our wonderful artists. One who's right there, who I usually shout out, but when they're not here, let me shout out to your face. Emma, you're fantastic, and I love all the art that you do for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And also,
I saw some. Sorry, I'll tell you in a second.
Okay. Just the artist here. So I did not force Emma to do arts on her own stream. Oh, Moglova, thank you. The fabulous artists here, Solotine and Sephiroth, doing the beautiful character art that is scrolling by over Emma's right shoulder there.
I just saw the art for a Menotep.
It's cool. That... That's it's placeholder. That's a placeholder. But yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's from
Cobalt
Press.
Because I've never seen it before.
Yeah, I just put it in today. Yeah, that's from Cobalt Press's Southlands. It's right there. Timely art. Oh, and there's Luce. Hello, Luce. All right. McClever, who gets to spin of the wheel with that lovely gifted sub. Speaking of Amenhotep, I see a llama in the little chat room. Here he comes, here he comes. It's
Here
a
he comes,
Norwegian
and
legend.
it's lava.
Welcome in,
Love
said
it.
the DM to
He's
the
a
fly.
door.
Step into my parlor. Oh, hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Up.
Hey, dude. Oh, yeah, oh.
The camera will be
yeah!
there. There he is. Hello.
What? How's it going?
Greeting.
Good. Okay, now, folks, wait for a moment. Emma gets the spin of the wheel. Excellent. Okay, spin. We're just saying nice things to each other and hanging out, Llama, so you haven't missed anything.
It's a good part.
It is a good part. It is nice. Yeah, and I'm sorry you missed it regardless. And wild magic surge, perfect. Okay. Emma, we shall have a nice wild magic surge for Luce at some point in the near future. Now, everyone, excuse us while we play musical chairs for a moment.
I want to sit down first.
Okay. Oh, look at him. See, Patch was calling for roles from players last time he was on the channel. Now he's in the DM's frame. I see.
Oh,
I
well.
see.
I mean, if it's about
Oh my
time.
God.
So, the adventure begins.
Et tu, Yorkshireman, et tu. Okay.
John, is that how you spell? John, is that how you spell Fennicus?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Let me just go and change everything in the doc. It's so wrong.
It's Phoenicus.
So wrong.
Over there. Get out. Aha. I'll boot you out of my books. There you go.
No,
Now you're Lucio
I
instead.
have the power.
Yeah, you're Lucio, which is potentially more power.
Oh boy, yes,
Ruh-roh.
that's.
Right.
I'm not
Hang
logging.
on. Who
I'm
needs
not
to go there?
logging.
Emma needs to go there. Okay. La 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 la. Everyone jump around all over the place. Boop 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 boop. Sorry, everybody. Bear with us.
I can't be Lucio yet. I haven't mastered my Lucio impression.
True.
It's
It's really
a
hard.
taxing one. Okay. And that is
Not everyone can be this.
Menotep. There we go. The llama goes up there. And that's it. There we go. Haha, done. Excellent. Welcome to your correct locations, everybody. I put cleric in your thing as well there, Patch. So that
Thank you,
is
dear.
all proper and correct now. Okay. Patch wants to grow up to be John. And grow sideways as well. Okay. Now. Ardarna, the Lorite, coming in with a raiding party. Hello, lovely. I know that they were playing over there with some good friends. Also raising money at the moment for Pride. Happy Pride, everybody.
Whee!
Hey, Josh, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Josh, did you see the message on Discord? Let me just say that while I get the chance. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're doing fabulous and had yourselves a nice session. You have not missed anything. We are just getting started. So please do sit comfortable if you've got some more time and hang out. Let me just do a shout out for Ardana. The Lorite. And typing, spelling, and talking. There it is. Okay, please jump over and give the Lorite a follow. Lots of cool RPG streams and games and Assassin's Creed streams that we were just talking about before. Welcome in, everybody.
Yeah.
I would tell you who you are, but I have a sneaking suspicion you already know. All of you. Okay. Hello, everybody. Right, so let us get into this proper here. Amenhotep and Reese have crystals, shiny crystals. If you want to help out Lucio, Carolyn, or give me disadvantage, then you can jump on over there, and if you've got enough dream pies, you can cause some shenanigans that way too. Raiders, jump into our giveaway. We have a Sirenscape Super Siren subscription to give away today. Jump on in there, ! Enter in the chat if you want the chance to win there. And let us see what is going on with these fine folks. Last time we were here in Chessenta, they were beset upon all sides. Arius and Reese were attacked by the spell slayers who had come looking for Carolyn Sturgrove, the Arcanist, who has been slinging spells all over the shop here in Meth. But they didn't find her because they were down at the docks. Because the the two people that Umberly, the goddess of the ocean's fury, hates the most, decided to go for a stroll down to the docks. And so, as Umberly's fury rose up out of the Methmere and flooded the streets, they had to manage to survive that incursion, that deluge into the streets here. And Rhys and Arius, with the help of the kobolds from the sewers, were battling off the spellslayers that had fought their way into their home. There was some slight rearrangement of the architecture of Fenicus's mansion, but they were successful, and everyone is alive and well. I think just as Arius and Rhys finished that and were talking with Rhys's mother, who appeared, I think Amenhotep kind of sauntered in, like stepped through the hole in the wall, is like, everything okay? I forget, Lama, which pair was Amenhotep with? Because we kind of hand-waved it last time. Did you go with Lucio and Caroline towards the docks, or with Arius and Rhys towards the house? I forgot.
I don't think I was here last time, so I'm not sure where I wasn't.
Right. I couldn't remember.
I think the house was the safer option. So probably best to say the house.
I think the house was the
Let's
safer
go with,
option, but I
let's
think
go
it was
with
the
house.
other one. I think it was Ice Cream and Lucio.
Nice.
You said the house was the safer option. Like Fenicus just whimpers as he looks at the massive hole in the wall. Okay, so you have arrived back there, and everyone is back safe and sound, and met up with Ilinka, Rhys's mother, who had popped by because they were down south here to meet up with the returning other mother of Rhys, the fabulous Fesri, who was returning from off far away on some business. And as they were chatting about bits and bobs and catching up and hoping that all was well and everyone was fine, they decided that they had to meet up, and they brought out their spoiler-full booklet to figure out where Fesri was coming from and where she would be, and went off to meet her in the Dassos. Now, we return as you all are enjoying a night's rest, finally, after 5 sessions or so. And Lucio and Arius are in their pillow fort, and all is calm as Fenicus slowly rebuilds his house in the dark of the Mirth night. And that is where we shall jump in to today's Chessenta's Tyranny. And welcome back. Okay, so as we jump back to Fenicus's mansion here in Mirth, we have a moment of quiet, if you will. it seems that Carolyn, calling on her newly found goddess, driving back the storm surge of Umberlee's hate and wrath, seems to have bought some time, and the Spellslayers are not the first in a long line of people coming to attack you. It wasn't a tower defense with waves, which is good. And you are setting out on your first week as having a base of operations, having some people at your beck and call. There are 2 squads of 20 soldiers in the fort, under the control of a certain up-and-coming general in the rebellion, Scuffels, which you may send off to do bits and bobs at your bidding. And there are other things, going on that you can get your hands dirty with. The food situation's okay at the moment. You can use downtime to go foraging for food or hunting for food. There is the chance to go out and collect intel, which is always better to do like an intel gathering mission before you do one of the other ones, because then it gives you more information about whether what the troops are like, if guarding one of the enemy generals, or the movements of supply trains that will give you a chance to attack and waylay some of those. That went so well last time when you attacked that wine shipment, and
Super well.
super good, no problems at all.
None at all.
And of course, anything else that you would like to do in the time between major events here? Is there anything that anyone would like to request and just jump into?
Wait, no, I think Scuff should stop.
Scuff? Amenhotep?
The general.
Sorry,
General.
oopsie, I'm wrong.
It's okay. That's understandable. So yes, Amenhotep, you were saying?
I was thinking. I saw the thing, and I got your message when I
Yeah.
was outside, so I can answer.
No, it's
But I was thinking, being that Amenhotep is from an order meant to protect powerful magical items, would they have like a knowledge of places where such items would be stored in the land? I think this could be interesting for many of our people actually to look into for the revolution.
I think because I remember as you wrote it, it was to seal away items that would
Yes.
be dangerous, right?
Yes,
I think
dangerous item.
has since Charlotte took over and arcane magic was outlawed and punished, has that switched to protecting magic items as well? Like
In a way, yeah,
from
'cause
being
it's-
destroyed.
Yeah, because they would be hunting down these ones, and while keeping the dangerous items away, it will also be preserving the dangerous items. Because while they're dangerous, they're still a part of history and an important part of history.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Amenhotep themselves, at the level that they would be at, they wouldn't have access to that knowledge. But they would be sent out on missions to gather intelligence and find things. But if you made the journey to meet with the higher ups of that order, then definitely that would be something that's a potential source
That
of
could be a good
information.
intel gathering.
Okay. Anyone else?
I have a couple of things. The main thing Kellen would very much like to do at some point, is definitely one of her priorities, is to potentially go somewhere like the library, which I believe was one of the 2 twins.
Yes.
I forget their names.
Well, they switched in and out. Yes.
Yeah.
Astalicious and
Astalicious and
Astalacious.
Astalacious.
Astalicious. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you god.
So,
That went so well
go
last
see.
time.
Whichever one of them is there, and I want to see if I can research about this so-called red wizards that I had this vision about. Because I don't think she knows a great deal about them, so she needs to learn. She would also like to see Lucio before she heads out.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. Okay. If you come into the fortress Lucio's built, you see that he has crayons and is drawing something on the floor.
Excellent.
Ah, Kelly, hi.
Hello, darling. I'm heading out for the afternoon. I'm going to do some research. But I wanted to ask if you would help me with a personal quandary.
Personal quandary. Yeah, I can do that. What do you
quite.
need?
So, you remember that whole deal at the docks with the froghemoth and the drowning and the terribleness?
Yes.
You know, Wednesdays, am I
do
right?
remember. Classic.
So, funny enough, one of the things that bothered me, in particular, was that I kept not being able to see properly because my hair's getting a bit long. I wondered if you could cut it for me.
How much do you want me to cut it off?
So I will. Hang on. Do I have this? I'm sure I have this. I want to check spells because I want to do it right, even though it's gonna mean nothing.
Like,
Hang on.
Luce looks absolutely delighted.
Where is it? Yes. I cast Disguise Self just to change my hair, and you see it
Okay.
goes quite short.
Okay. So that means
And-
I can play with it before, right?
I suppose. This is how I used to have my hair when I was with the Asaya. I think if we're going to go find her, then she wants to see me as I used to look. And just for the hell of it, in our little private chat, I'm gonna share a picture that I might have shared already, but that's...
I love how Kellen says,
I've seen
I
this
want
one
to-
before, I think.
I wanted to see me as I used to look as the 12-foot tall
Yeah.
Carolyn ducks through the door.
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah, you're massive. I blanch and I'm like, yeah, I think she's gonna remember that, definitely.
Lucio,
Kaelin, you're huge.
I think one of the kobolds clambers up like some vines on the outside of the building and proffers a set of garden shears through the window. There you go.
Right. Oh, great, thanks. Cheers, friend. Okay,
Yes,
cool. Yeah, I can do this.
I don't know how all this happened. Maybe it was one of their little potions. They must have snuck it in my drink or something.
It's like,
In your
shoo,
drink.
slides down the gutter outside. Shoo.
I understand, Kaelin, that you are getting used to your new surroundings. You know, must be. How's the weather up there? You know,
It's nice to see you still have
yes,
your
I can
sense of
do
humour.
I can do this for you, definitely. However, in return, you absolutely have to do something for me.
Go on.
John, I would like to send you an image, which, if you choose to, you can share with the rest of the team.
Oh.
Intrigued.
So, this is what Luce is looking at.
Sorry, chat. Excuse us for a moment.
This is very suspicious.
He has drawn a picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
That response is certainly a picture.
I can hold this up to the screen, or
Okay.
you can potentially share it to the whatever. But I think it's probably easier for me. So,
Please do. As you
Luce,
hold up your drawing for Kaelin.
Luce turns the paper around that he was looking at, drawing on, and he says, "Right. So what you need to do for me, it's very simple, Kaelin, and I'm incredibly serious. We have not been taking the Fermenters Guild seriously in the slightest. I had a vision, and you know I did, of men in tights. Us in tights. All of us, okay? and we have not made that vision come true. Look, this is the regular me. Do you see him? Okay.
Oh, I do.
No tights. But if we enact my vision, we could all look like this. Wouldn't that be so superior? So I haven't colored it in. I want this to be red, you see. And then it's all going to be, we're going to have tutus, tights, and little ballet shoes. Now, I know this seems impractical, but acrobats use them. And acrobats can do crazy stuff. I've seen some stuff. And then we'll get some stars and bells. There'll be a bell on top of everybody's red hat. And we will not be a stealth unit, but we will look very good. So I need you to make some of these costumes for me.
So here's the thing. And,
Absolutely not. I am not taking notes. This is not,
and
a request. This is an order, Helen.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but 99.9% of me is concerned this might not be the best approach. 0.01% of me wants to see what happens, and it just happens to be the side of me that absolutely adores being a seamstress. So, by the gods, if this is what you ask, this is what you shall receive.
Wonderful. We need one each.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, I do understand that it might be a bit tough. It might be a bit tough to tell us apart. So if you wish to change the motifs on the various tutus or tights, I understand. But everybody needs a red beret with a little bell on the top.
Yes. Do me a favor. Once you've done my hair, will you get Amenhotep's measurements? Because I don't have Amenhotep's measurements.
Yes.
Thank you.
Pass me the scissors. I mean the shears. I mean the hedge trimmers.
And
okay,
with
so
the happy
We'll
humming and the snip snapping of shears, Carolyn gets the largest pixie cut ever. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can do the fine details and things quite nicely on this larger model here, and then when they string back down, it should all just be perfect.
The first thing I do is I shave loose was here in like where it's going to be cut off anyway, and then I cut it away.
Draw a sketch.
Anyway, yeah, it's done.
You could do it like it's a pixie cut with a side shave, but you put that in first and then you do the side shave.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Amazing. And I keep a braid of your hair in my pocket.
Okay. That's a perfectly normal thing for the Fae to do. I'm sure it's fine. And by the way, Lucia, what season are we?
Okay, I think that we are now in spring.
Okay.
New blooms.
Noted.
New blooms.
Keep track of that, please.
I will.
I have a question. Question about this. When you cut the hair, does the hair shrink after it falls up, or does it stay big?
We'll find out.
Because if it stays big, we can make a blanket, as it said in chat.
Oh.
There you go.
Curious.
Make your own
I like the blanket.
Kaelin Sturgrove Dakimakura.
This is why you need a merch store, John.
Okay, so as the chit chat and the sound of shears echoes down the stairs, Reese.
Reese might find a little bit of peace and quiet at the temple of Bast.
That's it.
As well as definitely wants to get some weapon training in, because not good with that longbow yet, wants to get better. And also, I want to know who's snitching. So I just want to put some feelers out to just like listen around who might have called like the spell guard on us, basically.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are you going to send words to your folks for that when they get back home, or are you going to try and contact local people?
I think Reese is gonna try and like see if he can't essentially weave the kobolds into a little spy network, because they're always watching anyways.
We are not.
Nobody's looking for them. So
just a voice that goes from a nearby grate in the street. We are not always looking. I am now, but I wasn't this morning.
What's this one's name?
Let's see. Hara.
The more I hear,
great.
the more I hear these kobolds,
good
the
work.
more they turn into the Knights of Knee, and I'm so here for it.
Yeah, they do. So funny.
Well, they've lent the shears. They can't be tending to their shrubberies. There's some trouble.
True.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, I would like an investigation check from Carolyn Sturgrove, please. For starters.
Boy, investigation. I just realised as well, at some point, I do also want some weapons training, because that's something I don't have.
We can do it
Probably
together.
can. Yes, absolutely. Investigation, did you say?
Yes.
I don't happen to have a inspiration crystal, do I?
You do not.
Yeah, that's not going to be good then. Hang on, roll 20's loading. I mean, it's not going to matter. It's a 2 on the dice.
Oh no.
But investigation 7.
Okay. You discover that the Red Wizards is the name commonly given. Oh, Ardana has given you one.
Ah,
Ooh.
I will-
thank you, clutch.
I will say that was just in the nick of time if you would like to immediately use it. Ah,
You're a lifesaver, Ardana.
Amenhotep strides
I
through the
rolled a
land.
2. I rolled a 2 again.
Oh no.
I learned that they're
Sorry,
wizards
Ardana.
that dress in red.
It was meant to be, clearly.
So funny. Oh my god. We're dressed in red.
Okay. Also coming in with a one for Lucio as well. Thank you kindly.
Ooh, thank you.
And now you learn a smidge more than that, Carolyn. You learn that they are from the Red Wizards is the only name you had before, but you find out that the full name is the Red Wizards of Thay, and you are, I think, geographically aware enough to know that Thay is the kingdom to the northeast of Chessenta, on the far eastern shores of the Sea of Fallen Stars, and it kind of makes sense, the snippets and things that you overheard in that vision when you were scrying on your fiancée, because they have a full-on magocracy in effect there, and they have a bad reputation, but I think with that role you're not sure if they are actually really bad, all of them as a group, or just that one that you saw in the vision, or are the texts in the library affected by the state, like demonizing
biased? Yeah.
arcane magic? Yeah. Not sure. Oh, and Phantom coming in for Kaelin as well. Thank you so much, everybody. Keeping them alive. Hang on, who was I doing here? Lucio and Kaelin. There we go. Thank you, everybody. Okay, enjoy your dream
So-
times. Mange, 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 mange.
Yeah, savings. I love the human.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're one of
It's
two
very
players with inverted commas. It's a very privileged crew of two.
It is perfect.
Beautiful. So
And
if
the other one,
Red
sorry,
Wizards...
I was like, the other one is also human. They're both.
in the
they're both-
in the same style.
Yes. Not for the same reason though.
Okay.
Sorry, Lucio.
I was just going to say, so if we were to consider ourselves as dastardly, the Red Wizards would then be potentially nefarious. So I can put that in my notes.
Please do.
Okay. This is a very
Oh, yeah.
important distinction.
It's very important.
I'm coming to see Fennicus's house as our lair, like a sort of supervillain Lex
Fair.
Luthor kind of
Fair.
situation.
Okay. So,
That's I just wanted to let you all know that.
whilst you're also figuring out your lexicology there, could you please also do me a sleight of hand check? And let's see how good this haircut is.
Oh,
This is what I was waiting
Actually,
for.
that's your choice. It's like sleight of hand to get the minute details, or because of the size of Carolyn and the size of the job, it can be an athletics check.
Straight check.
Emma, you're muted.
Muted.
oh. Let me just have a look at my sheet. So I think sleight of hand is better, but the dice roll itself is already questionable. So sleight of hand, it makes, okay, so 12.
Okay, above average.
It's not terrible.
It's not a work of art, but it's above average.
It's not a work of art, but I'd say it's above average.
There you go.
I think if Kaelin like looks at herself in the mirror, she will actually tear up for a second because it'll be like stepping back in time into
It's
happier
not that
times.
bad.
Quite the contrary. It's perfect. Thank you.
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder, actually, Baron. Yes.
That's not that good either,
I got distracted
Kaelin.
before. Okay, now before we head on over to Amenhotep and Reese for some roles as well, let me quickly do a side gig thing here. Boop. Quick reminder, everyone, we do have the fabulous Sirenscape with a gifted Super Siren subscription for one of you to try out. ! Enter in chat for that. And, as Baron reminded me there, thank you, sir, there are mere hours left on the current CZRPG Kickstarter. There are 36 different detailed encounters and beautiful maps and all of the cool stuff that always comes with the CZRPG design. It is already entirely, completely funded, so it's definitely going to be heading out to everyone that is backing. And, if I can find it, where is it? Here it is. Boom! There it is. It's got this big, scary Remoras-looking thing on the front there. The awesome, amazing encounters and quests from CZRPG Kickstarter closing in a few hours. By the way, Baron, did you hear the good news?
Have you heard the good news?
Have you heard the good news, Baron?
I haven't heard the good news. What's the good news?
Yeah, I have good news for
Have
Baron.
you heard the word of unbelief?
No, we don't go there.
I've heard enough of that word.
Yeah, we have good news for Baron Dragonborn. I am curious. I'm curious if he has found it already. I meant to send him a message, but I think someone else might have beat me to it. Let's see. I'm seeing. No, I haven't. Okay, good. Well, then, let me do it here, live on stream with you right there, sir. Congratulations, Baron Dragonborn, the winner of the physical CZRPG book giveaway.
Oh, that feels, nice.
So
Nice.
thank you for jumping into the mailing list and following the Kickstarter and following all the cool stuff. CZRPG will be getting in touch with you, Baron. Please let them know your details and you will get a physical copy of their previous awesome book heading your way. And enjoy. I've heard very good things. I think GM Charlie has a copy of that book and there's amazing things about it. So congratulations. And thank you to everyone who followed CZRPG, and I hope you're enjoying the emails and all the cool free encounters and beautiful maps that they send out once a week. Okay, so I think Amenhotep doesn't. I think you don't have any roles immediately, Amenhotep, because you need to make the pilgrimage to some distant, curly roofed temple atop some impossible spire of rock in the middle of the mountains. As is
Long travel, long journey.
So why do they build them up here?
Always own the
like,
furthest mountains.
My order of monks isn't even religious. It's not like a closer to God thing or something. What's happening?
Just a journey, I guess.
True. Yeah, it's good discipline to actually get there. Okay, there's some beautiful ones here in Japan. Yamadera is a beautiful one. There's a very arduous climb up to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Reese. You make your way to the gymnasium and the sands where speaking of General Scuffels, where Scuffels bled and sweat in the sands, facing off against the winged black dragonborn Ebonmarsh. A old familiar name to the channel here, one of the long-standing Wekiverse NPCs who has been on quite a journey.
Can't believe I missed that session. I would have been so hype.
And Reese, could you please you're trying with the longbow?
Yes.
Okay, then please make me a dexterity check. Actually, give me a dexterity athletics check. Because of the the pulling of the bow and the use, right? Because ranged is dex, isn't it? So
would that be just acrobatics in that case?
No, it's your dexterity bonus, but if you are proficient in athletics, you can add your proficiency.
Okay. That is going to be a 13.
A 13. Okay. I have a ongoing, much like our wheels from last time. Blades in the Dark borrowed wheels. Apparently the current trend is to borrow from Blades in the Dark. So sorry.
That's fired.
I am very happy to see that was mutually discussed, and they shouted out Blades in the Dark in the back of the book, and the guy who designed Blades in the Dark was like, I'm so happy to see this, and it's really cool. So that was nice. There was definitely a discourse there. Much more civil discourse than the rest of the discourse going on about it.
I do have an inspiration crystal, if
you do?
Because the results have not been announced yet. I think I will go ahead and
I think Aileen's just shocked that her dice has that number on it.
I mean, sometimes you roll below a 10 and you're like, I think I can do better than that.
Okay, please do.
It's a 17 on the dice.
Nice. For a total of?
He's done it. Right?
For a total of?
No, he's definitely done it.
Oh, no. Sorry. That was sorry. It was an 11 on the dice.
Okay.
It's 17 total.
Gotcha.
I think I misspoke. You're like, for a total of, and my brain was like, sounds.
11 on the dice, Aelin.
Okay. Well,
they're betraying you today.
That is an extra slice of pie on your wheel towards mastering this particular
Feels good.
instrument of doom. I said over dramatically. As you are working hard, firing down through the gymnasium at the targets down the far end, the Dragonborn giving you hints and tips over your shoulder, another voice, actually a pair of voices, also chimes in with some advice. Well done, dear. Yes, that was almost a bullseye. And then also, I think you can pull it back a bit further, can't you, Reese? Come on now.
Yeah, hearing these voices, I feel like one of these arrows is gonna go wide because Reese is suddenly looking up and has definitely pulled it back too far. Yeah. So it's just ting.
You let go with the wrong hand and the bow just comes back at you. And yes, you spin round, and in the entrance leading into the dark and shady interior and out through onto the main street beyond, there is a changeling and a tiefling. A sight that you have not seen for a very long time, both of them together, as both of your mothers stand before you. As it seems, that Ilinka collected Fezri as promised and has returned. And she stands there smiling at you, and Fezri's there fussing with her hair. And Ilinka's like, darling, it looks perfect. And Fezri's like, don't lie. You know how the ocean air messes with it every time. And
Reese just kind of squints like ocean air. Where have you been?
oh, that would be telling now, wouldn't it, dear? Far, far away. Oh, but I did make a little stop on the way back. Here you are. And she holds up a regular health potion with a stylized galleon kind of like embossed on the glass of the jar, and like a swoosh out behind it as if it's like flying through the air. She's like, one of Dan's finest.
Thanks.
Well, you keep getting yourself into trouble. This will at least, hopefully.
Reese has this 1,000-yard stare of, yep. I'm trying so hard not to get into trouble.
Oh, why? It's boring. A little bit of trouble, it's fine. Now, Lynn, can you please tell me what's happening? She's keeping secrets, Reese. And Ilinka just gets this kind of sly smile. Not here.
Yeah, Reese just like winks like, that's her job.
Fair. Your place?
Bit of a hole in it, but yeah.
You get that nice breeze off the lake. And both of them like just scoop through an elbow each on you, flanking you, and almost bodily lift you out. Ebermarsh is like, same time tomorrow, right?
Right on it. Also, this would be like the first time his mums have seen him like out and about wearing his own face. So
yeah, that's true. And they scoop you off through that little bridge of shade and calm, and then out onto the bustling street back towards Fennicus's mansion. And Ebenmarsh just starts sweeping up the sand of the gymnasium. Oh, I miss my mum.
Oh.
And you make your way back to the house. Lucio, Caroline, Amenhotep. As you are doing your various bits and bobs at the mansion, Reese appears with
Hey, Reese.
the tiefling who you saw probably a couple of nights ago at this point, and another figure, a red-haired female presenting figure as they arrive. Reese?
Yep, I will.
Lesbians.
I will find some art for you. There we go.
Lesbians.
Oh boy. Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Yes.
Yep.
Pride Month, guys.
There she is.
Oh yeah. I just
lesbian.
remembered. One of Reese's mums has Kellen hair, or what was Kellen hair about 10 minutes ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, she looks like how you used to look. Are all the pronouns she, her?
For both my mums, yeah.
Yes.
Lay.
Also-
Hey, Queen.
Patch, have you grasped the concept of what's happening here?
On a grand scheme of things, a little bit. Yeah.
Because Fezri, you've met Fezri a couple of Saturdays ago at the aforementioned Dan's Emporium of delightful bits and bobs.
Yes.
That's not this timeline.
I know.
That is in the Doomed Wakiverse. And this is not the
I
Doomed
know.
Wakiverse. So, Patch, Kellen is blissfully unaware of that, but It's just something for Patch to enjoy.
Yeah.
They all sit around that large dining table, stroke planning table, in Fennicus's parlour there, and Fennicus brings out tea for everybody, and you all sit down, and there's catching up and chit-chatting back and forth. Reese is a barrage of questions from Fezri. I think Ilinka probably knows all the answers already.
Yeah.
And then Fezri finishes complimenting Fennicus on the tea, and then delicately sets the cup down, and then just slams the table on both sides. Now, tell me, what are you talking about? And Ilinka smiles and says, I found her. And Fezri shakes her head. You have to be more detailed. Found who? And Ilinka smiles again, that knowing smile. And turns to you, Reese.
Reese has got this growing grin. Also, as a demonstration of how much Reese trusts the party, he introduces his mums with their actual names.
Ooh. There you go.
Oh shit.
Nice to meet you all.
And you. I'm glad that Reese is keeping such accomplished company.
I mean, I'm not normally this big. This is just something that happens every now and again. It's quite all right.
Yeah, it seems to be a random occurrence that happens now and then.
I think both Fezri and Ilinka both bite their lip at the same time.
This is a
large Carolyn.
matter of subjects.
She just runs her hair back through her short hair and's like, still got it.
Hey, Carolyn, did you change your hair? It looks nice.
Thank you.
I
Yes,
cut
I
it.
did. It was Lucio's hard work. All credit to Lucio.
I shaved my name in the back. I want to say hi to these
Wait,
mothers.
you didn't tell me that bit. Oh,
Oh well, I'm
okay.
still there in my heart.
I can't stay mad at you.
Yeah, no, you really can't, because if you did stay mad at me, I would do things to you. Hi, mums. What are your names? My name is Lucio Lucernus.
Nice to meet you, Lucio Lucinus.
Can I call you mums?
Reese introduced them as Fezri and Ilinka.
Mama Fezri, Mama Linka.
You can call me whatever you like, Dyer, as soon as you shut up and let Ilinka tell me the secret.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Thank you.
Just very excited about secrets, and I have a feeling. Well,
Actually,
at least one of us is going to be really excited about this one.
Fezri reaches over and just clasps your hand, Lucio. I'm sorry. And
I blow kisses.
and but then snaps around to Ilinka. So, found who? And Ilinka says, again, turning to you, Reese, as she had before.
Reese isn't looking at his mum at this point. Reese is looking at Carolyn.
Okay. Reese. Before we had the pleasure of you in our lives, we were not so lucky. There was a very adept, very accomplished, very talented friend of ours. And Fezri's jaw is kind of dropped.
Reese's jaw also dropped. This is not the person I was
No,
looking
it
for.
is not. Sorry.
Were you guys polyamorous?
No.
Oh.
sorry, I'm too jealous. This one's mine.
Yeah. I
see you
my
blowing
God.
kisses.
No.
Now, this accomplice of ours screwed us over royally and set us back basically to square one, stealing everything that we had gathered, all of the riches and ill-gotten gains. And she turns to Fesri and takes both her hands. I found her. Or I have recently gained the information of where she is. And don't worry.
He has like a knife in his hands and just is twirling it casually.
And Ilinka sees that and turns to say, no, Reese, it's okay. It's not about her as such. When she disappeared, so too did another dear friend of ours. And it seems that Mira, and she turns to Fesri, Mira did not join her and was not an accomplice with her in stealing from us. She set Mira up and framed her, and they are both languishing together in a prison. Reese, I've heard and I've paid attention to and followed the progress of these new friends of yours. I think you can get Mira out. And while you're there, you could get the key, or the information about the whereabouts of the key. We don't need the money anymore, having rallied back from that setback. But you could use it. You could use it to help the people. I heard what you did, that treasure that you found. If it would help, you'd be welcome to have this. And Fesri's nodding. Yeah, it's not about that money anymore. If Mira's not part of it and has been locked away for no good reason, then please, and she turns to all of you, you must help her. And a third voice chimes in from the doorway as everyone's kind of intent on this conversation, as Charisse is there, your spy master, and she steps in. And Carolyn, you might be interested in this as well. It is not a prison. It is, and her lip curls in distaste, a re-education facility. Everyone locked away in there are arcanists, captured by Shala.
Oh my god.
I think she puts her teacup down on the table, but you see it's shaking in her hand as she does. And there is immediate fury in her eyes at the mere notion of something like that.
Yeah. And she nods to your mother's Reese and says, "You're welcome, by the way." And
Where
Elinka
Oh.
and Vesri kind of look curious. She says, "It was agents of mine that allowed your associates to hear of the prison. And yes, everything you said is correct. Poor Mira was innocent and not involved in the nasty business that you are unfortunate enough to be part of."
She wasn't involved in the nasty.
Indeed. But she was framed and locked up, and is also an arcanist, so...
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Where is this place?
Northeast of here, in the mountains, up above Shudapak.
Okay. Is this the only place like this in Chessenta? Or are there more?
I'm nervous that there might be more, and if I may make a request for myself, and I would imagine for yourselves too, the warden of this facility will have records and will potentially be able to reveal the location of other such places.
Okay. I think we all probably would like to send a message to check in on people who might potentially be in danger of being put in one of these places. Do you know anywhere I could do that? Whether magical or otherwise?
Who are you trying to reach to?
There was someone who was very kind to me and took me in. Thank you. When I was trying to figure out how my magical self was working. That's a really bad way of phrasing it. And I want to make sure they're okay.
Okay. Give us a name. Look for it yourself in the records.
It's Aurelia. She's a wise woman.
Arcanist?
Yeah. Someone we captured knew of her. They knew her name. But if they were captured, I'm kind of concerned perhaps maybe something might have happened to her. I've not seen her in a while, but I want to make sure.
Okay. Then I will put feelers out, and please, as I said, check out the records if you can get them, and please bring them back to me if you're able to rescue Mira.
Can I add a name to that list as well? As Kaelin and Patch thinks way back early on in this campaign, when an associate of Teresa's gave a message about Kaelin's father being taken in, who is an arcanist.
Is he?
You have a dad?
Ermund Sturgrove. Add that name to the list.
Certainly. Okay, sorry, I keep getting distracted by fun story stuff. I'm trying to get the crystals right on this screen. 2 seconds, please. Sorry, everyone. Dodgy my
Do you need a surname?
Kaelin,
If you need a surname, it's probably Wise Woman. But I don't know. I don't know why I never asked. But it makes sense that your dad's name is Sturgrove, yeah. Yeah, it does.
Well.
Wait, Kaelin, I nudge her. You should ask about, your girlfriend.
Fiance.
Sorry, fiance. Future generation of lesbian here. Or bisexual.
I don't think she's there. From what I saw in that scry, she's somewhere probably worse.
Still,
Wow,
this
that's
place,
bad, isn't it?
it seems like a place rife
This place seems like a
for
place.
allies. If these are all Arcanists, they have a gripe for, well, for the government here. I'm sure.
You
Prison
are
break.
getting at a very good point, which is such an establishment. Shouldn't we just, I don't know, wipe it off the map?
Yeah, there's no such thing as an evil arcanist. Let's get him.
Oh,
I mean,
Therese was actually about to say, she's
I-
like, yes, I would be careful. They are all arcanists, but they would not necessarily all be good people.
I don't know a lot about Arcanists across the world. I've been trying to research a particular group. Didn't learn as much as I wanted to, but I did put a rather dangerous idea into my head, but depends on the point of view. Charlotte doesn't like a lot of things. Imagine if she got thrown over by a magocracy.
Nice.
What if it was ours?
But
Therese kind of
then I
frowns.
have a-
It's like,
I have a small
That would
gripe
be-
with that. Is should we not all then be arcanists, like arcane?
I will be careful with that, sir.
yeah.
Major events tend to spark items of great power. Not all of them are good.
Not
Ooh!
just that, but careful not to leave anybody behind.
yes. And Therese actually puts her hand on your shoulder, Luce. And Lucio, please be careful. I've heard reports recently, now that the crackdown on the arcane and arcanists and wizards and the like has been so successful. It seems that any connection to the weave that isn't celestial and through the church is being demonized.
This.
But there's a
Chessenta
huge difference
method.
between when I transform into an animal and when Kaelin transforms into an animal. It's super different.
I'm sure, but people don't understand. And Sharla's making sure that they are kept in the dark. It's why we must push forward and we must...
Turn on the lights.
Yes.
I was going
light the
to
lamps.
say. I was going to say that. Well, in that case, maybe we will be the blades in the dark.
Oh my goodness. Amenhotep, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
You said that you have knowledge of immense magical items and powers, etc.
Well, I don't personally have much knowledge of all of them, but my order does.
So maybe we could go to them and ask for some weapons and things that we can use
I was
to help
thinking the exact
storm
same
this
thing.
prison. Sick! Let's go right now. Where
There
are
is-
they?
There is a temple not too far away from here. A temple called the Impure Reliquary. There might
Let's
be
go!
people there who could help us
Okay.
fight.
Something, an item that we can use, like a really big tent to trap everyone,
Something along those lines, yes.
or a fog that makes everybody teleport
No.
to a safe location.
My order is all about protecting dangerous items. Items that should not see the day of light.
Well,
Let the day. All the way around.
Nice.
yeah, but they
But we
probably
might
have
find
found some
something.
super not dangerous items on the way, right?
Potentially. And that is why I think the Threk might be useful.
Therese says, I have one very important question.
Yes?
Patch, Ayla, this is it. And she puts both hands on the edge of the table and leans in. Guard, cook, or luggage?
What was the middle one?
Guard, cook, or luggage? We have
Hook?
cook.
Book.
Cook.
Book. Okay,
No,
cool.
cook.
Thank you.
Cook. Chef.
Cook.
Ah, I see.
There is
Ah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
there is a regular
Box.
switching of the staff at this facility. And we have made arrangements to waylay some of the other members of staff, give them a little well-earned vacation before their next shift. Would you like to be snuck in as guards, cooks for the kitchen, or amongst the supplies being delivered? And she looks at you, Luce.
I vote cook or luggage, but that's because we'd probably have certain tools. However, guards coming in as guards is the best alibi for sure.
Do we all need to come in as the same thing?
Not at all.
I could be a really good cook, or I could be a wheel of cheese.
I was
I
thinking...
don't know. I don't know what I could be at this size. Hopefully, I shrink back down.
You could be a very large log.
A large log.
Oh, I've been called worse.
Well, once you're inside, none of the prisoners have their names. They're just assigned numbers. You are looking for prisoner 13.
Okay.
Is there a logbook of the prisoner names and number associations?
Yes, that is the one I want you to retrieve from the warden's
I was-
office.
I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping you were gonna go for prisoner 24601.
Sorry, no idea.
Oh.
It's lame as around.
Yeah.
Never seen it, sorry.
silly man. It's one of
That's-
my
that's
biggest
the
sims, is
segue
singing
for
the entire thing.
That's the segue for the Chessenta's Tyranny musical episode.
Do, 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 do. Can I tell you guys a little mini story very, very fast? One of the reasons why the Lemurs movie musical, although I like it, has some faults. A big one is there's this part in the song where he tears up his papers and there's like these 3 beats and you're supposed to tear the paper on the beat, but because they weren't playing the music, he just randomly tears up paper and the beats no more make any sense. So I'm like, anyway, I'm done now. That's just a little side note from my autistic brain.
Okay.
Warden's Office. You'll never unsee it if you go rewatch that film now.
Well, speaking of magical items, this should help. And Charisse leans forward and puts a faceted sapphire on the table, about the size of a small orange. As she places it on the table, she waves her hand over it, and a glowing blue image, of a floor plan appears hovering in the air above it. This one.
Oh, cool.
Dun, 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 dun. There you go.
Oh,
It is not Revel's End.
I was gonna say
For the purposes of this.
it's quite a journey.
Yeah, right.
Bomb, ba bomb, ba bomb, ba bomb. Okay.
Oh, the curious place.
And she points out the various parts there. So, and you can see all the different locations and different parts there. Kaelin, you notice that all of the cells have a permanent anti-magic field on them. And you can see the kitchens there and the barracks and the guards and everything. And as she does, she waves her hand again and the image disappears. Hey, you see me, Baron? And congratulations again. Oh, I can talk. And she waves her hand over it and the image disappears again and she taps the sapphire and it separates into sections. And she passes one of these fragments to each of you. And as you take it from her, it grows warm in your hand, melts.
It's peeing.
Melts and vanishes, leaving a warm, tingling sensation on the palm of your hand. Now, let's do a quick check. Everyone, think of the image. And as you all try to recall the image of that map, it appears again in your mind's eye.
Oh, that is strange.
I love this so much. Reese in character.
Yes.
Not bad.
This would be so useful.
It will be, hopefully, just what you need. Also, the prison, rather, what's the word I'm looking for? The prison, rather hypocritically, has a great deal of arcane locks.
No.
Of course they do.
Why does Charlotte do this? It just seems so silly, you know? Because at every turn, she
Fire.
has to rely on arcane.
Fight fire with fire?
Yeah, well.
Oh, I'll fight fire with fucking fire, believe me.
This item gives you access to those arcane locks. And you may open them as you come across them. Although only one at a time.
What happens if two are open at a time?
The first one to be opened will remain open for 1 minute, or until another is opened.
I see.
So be careful not to overlap with each other and trap each other.
Oh, God.
I have a feeling that might happen at some point.
The yellow dotted path is the regular patrol route, and you can see it is a is it panopticon?
Yes.
Yes.
I
It
know.
is a panopticon, so the cells are all watched over by that tower in the middle.
Indeed.
Seeing
And
that
the
it's
cells.
a panopticon. Sorry.
The cells, their openings are towards the center, but the patrol route doesn't seem to ever pass through the center.
It does not, no.
This is curious.
The security of the central section is looked over by guards in the tower in the center.
Ah, I see.
They can see out in all directions from the center there. And the cells, as well as this anti-magic field, do have a very, very sturdy set of bars. You will need to make your way in. Carry out your duties as guards and cooks and ingredients. No. And
Cheese.
find out what you can, and without raising suspicion, as the alert level will raise if you ever make any mistakes, find Prisoner 13. Find Mira as well. Get the information. Get the key. So remember, the information is in the warden's office. The key, you need to get the information from Prisoner 13. I do not know where she has put it. or
Okay.
where, or
Just a
which prisoner
clarification.
Mira is. But be
I
careful.
got it.
Okay.
One
Mira
thing-
and
Reese, one thing.
Prisoner 13 aren't the same person.
They are not. No, Mira.
Okay, so we need to get both.
Mira was framed by prisoner 13, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
I've,
What a bitch.
I've made a mistake. I was so careful not to name prisoner 13 on purpose, but I named Mira. I'm sorry. I was just. And she looks at she looks at Fezri. I just wanted to let you know that she was right. She was with us the whole time. But none of the staff know their names. Only the warden knows the names of the prisoners. So do not refer to them by name.
Okay, because if we refer to them by name, they'll know that we're infiltrating.
Exactly.
So, what is the number for Mira then?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
We need to do that also.
Now, my contact has prepared the disguises for you. They are waiting for you in Shurupak. And from there, the supply boat will travel to the edge of the mountains, where the facility is perched up above the water.
Do we have to travel by water?
Yes, of course. Why?
I don't have a good time with water as of late. I'm a little hesitant to yeet myself towards it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm having a little struggle
Arius
with the ocean.
Arius just kind of squeezes your shoulder, Kaelin. Don't worry, I'll pray fervently.
Ugh.
I don't know if that
Yay.
makes me feel better or not. Thank you.
There is a dockside shrine, says Therese. The fisherfolk and things pay respects, even though I think I know who you're talking about, is frowned upon generally.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Most shipping centres or fishing centres have at least a wayside shrine that folks may try and appease her. If you have any treasure, any coins that you can sacrifice to the waters,
I think we might be beyond that now, just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you actually know the full extent of what we've done here.
I'm
Sheree.
feeling judged right now. It's getting stuffy in here.
I
Not
said
judged
we.
at all.
Before we go, can we stop by Amenhotep's temple to see if we can't get some extra support items? I just feel like we might need the help.
it is.
Amenhotep?
It would depend on which mountain it is located in, because there's the Skyriders and then there's Metrox. One would be way out of the way, and one would be near where we're heading.
Where is the
I'll leave it.
impure reliquary?
I'll leave that up to you.
Impure
Which one else it is.
reliquary.
The facility is in the Skyriders near Shurupak.
Mhm.
The impure reliquary. Okay, we'll go there one day, I'm sure.
It's near. It is that's the facility there, Monodog.
Oh, so it is there.
Mhm.
It's close.
Relatively. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well then, I mean, Amenhotep, it's up to you, really, I guess.
Nothing official, Baron Dragonball. Okay. But Cherry says, sorry, the shift changes quite soon. We are on a timetable. And they will be missing their guards and cooks.
Oh, I see. So we can't, like... Okay, I get it. Hmm.
The reliquary will not go anywhere. That was a reliquary. Reliquary.
Right, let me manage my spells to make sure I'm ready.
Yeah, is there anything you would like to prepare and get get your hands on here in Meth before you go?
I have two things.
Yes.
first thing is just a quick conversation with Reese, basically just saying, I was hoping we wouldn't be on a bit of a timetable, being rushed around, but them's the breaks. When we get back, when we survive and pull this off successfully, because that is what we will do, and I refuse to believe otherwise. Could you show me how to use a weapon? I should probably learn how to use a. I don't know.
And what do you want to learn?
Reese puts a dagger in her hand, goes stick him with the pointy end.
I mean, daggers are
Or
nice.
slash him with the sharp end, you know?
I wanted something with a bit more flair. I don't know if you had any recommendations.
What kind of flair are you looking for?
Well, what do they call those long, thin ones?
A staff? Spear?
No, it's like a sword. Privateers on the oceans tend to have them.
A rapier.
Yeah.
I know.
That seems nice. But I don't know. You know weapons better than I, so what would your
Yeah,
recommendation?
can I have a great axe?
I don't think that would be a good
yes.
choice.
No, I'm gonna hold on to the garden.
Lucio comes running by one day. What do you got there, Lucio? A great axe. No!
No!
I'm actually gonna hold on to the garden shears. I feel like that's useful for me.
A rapier will be more along the lines of Reese.
It's difficult to hide.
This is
But,
an open carry state.
I start swinging the garden shears around to pretend I can use a sword.
But we'll come to that.
You can see what
we'll
we
come
can
to
do.
that.
Maybe
Yes,
something
We'll come to that when we have
subtle.
some time. I'm not very subtle, but yes. Message received.
You won't be able to smuggle weapons in, but there is an armory. Maybe you'll be able to equip yourselves there. Although it is said to have some sort of guardian. I'm sorry, the intelligence was patchy.
Well, if we do our jobs right, shouldn't have to fight at all. Just in, out, no one the wiser.
Didn't you just say about wiping it off the face of the map?
But that's when we leave.
It's a thought. I was since told, hey, maybe we should have this jail, and was like, okay, I will focus on the mission, which is just getting Mira out. And if something happens to Prisoner 13, well, something might just happen to Prisoner 13. But I think they're doing great right where they are.
Well,
So that's that.
yep.
And then the only other thing before we go off and do this side quest,
Side quest.
at some point,
Side quest.
main quest.
Main quest outside of men.
Best quest.
At some point, as we're getting
Well,
ready,
this counts as one of the intel gathering missions for the
Okay.
renown gathering as well.
Okay, so while we are doing the preparations, let me just double check this. I will once again pull Lucio to one side.
Have you made the tights?
We won't have time to do that before this mission. I apologize, darling, but I wanted to talk to you.
Okay. Hello.
We've not really caught up since, well, yesterday or whatever day it was, the day that everything happened. You really excelled back there in the trial and faced that adversity with courage. I was very impressed, Lucio.
I was shitting myself. I was so fucking scared.
Of course.
Carolyn, I had to change my panties. It was not a good time for me. Yeah.
I quite aware. But you saved face, and that's the
Soiled my
trick.
armor, I was so scared.
I poo-pooed. That's what he's saying. Poo-pooed. Helen.
No, I was just
I'm joking, by the way.
I've
Or
been
am I?
I've
You'll
been
never know.
I've been thinking about this. You know, we've not been a group for a long time, but
We've been a group for
You've-
19 days.
19
you
days,
want to
and
know.
yet in 19 days you have grown so much,
Thank you. That's really
and
nice.
I'm quite proud of you. So I thought,
So much.
No, John. No. Surely not. Surely not.
Kellen does not hear that.
You see Luce's eye twitch slightly.
Just- Ren
I
instantly twitch.
definitely. What were you going to say, Kaelin?
I was going to do something for you.
Make me a beret?
Not quite.
Okay.
But it might help for what we've got to come. I'm going to cast ceremony.
Oh, cute. What does that do?
I'm going to use coming of age
Oh,
to commemorate you taking an active stance at making this world a better place. So for the next 24 hours, whenever you make an ability check, you can add a D4 to it.
I will hold
That's
Kaelin's
for
hand.
24 hours.
Thank you.
You might want
I don't
to
have
do this
anything-
as you leave Shudopak.
Okay, we will be
Yeah.
doing this. As we leave.
This is yeah.
Okay,
you
I
know,
got it.
Wibbly
I will
wobbly
hold
time.
Kaelin's. Yeah, I will hold Kaelin's hand, and I will say, "Thank you." Look, I do a lot of jokes. All them jokes aside, speaking 100% honestly, I was really, really scared, and I don't want you to think any less of me for being scared. I don't.
I know. I think all the more. Do you know how terrified I am every single day?
Yeah, you really wear it on your face.
Thank you.
But that's why I trust you, because I know that deep down, even though we express it differently, we're very similar.
It's true. Fear is its own kind of the arcane, its own kind of magic.
Mm,
You just have to learn how to utilize it.
yeah. So, you're hoping, well, you're helping to find Yesaya there, right?
I don't think she'll be there, but
But you still hope that
And
she will be.
well, of course. I hope she's going to be round this next corner, and then the one after that. I hope she's going to be round every corner until she is.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you.
You
Find
help
her.
me every day, Lucio. You help me every day.
My ego's too big, don't say that.
Mine's bigger.
That's true. That really is true, actually. One day I'm going to take you and your fiancé to meet my lesbian mum.
That sounds amazing.
And we'll
And-
have a big party, a big parade. And we'll have saved Chessenta and everyone will be happy.
That sounds wonderful. And for what it's worth, I hope we find Aurelia. I'd quite like to meet her.
Oh, I think you'd really like her, actually. She's very severe. But I think she's a softie deep down. It was under her shop that I met Arius, and then I start going into my old wistful, like reminiscent.
And
Hey, so
I
there
think-
was this port, and there was a boat, and I got almost drowned. Blah blah
This-
blah.
this story of Lucio's, we just like transitions, like they're telling you
Yeah,
the
yeah,
story in the house, they're telling you the story as you walk through the town, they're telling
It
you the
takes
story
the
on the ship.
whole-
And yes, you travel from Meth as Arius feverishly prays, and offerings are made to the waters. And for whatever reason, it seems Umberly is not wanting to mess with this voyage. As you travel up to the north of the Methmere, up to the town of Shurupak, and there meet with Charis's contact. One, let's see, what was the name? Bethra, a dwarven spy who meets you in Shurupak and has lodgings for you to stay. And during the night, she gives you the uniforms. So, what was the decision in the end there? Carolyn, guard, chef, or luggage?
I mean, am I still big? Because you said 12 feet tall earlier.
I think, yeah, because there's been a couple of nights, there's been a couple of long rests in there, so I think that one.
Okay.
For the sake of this mission has worn off.
Okay.
We got to enjoy it with the with the haircut and everything, so we got our money's worth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say chef.
Okay, so one of the cooks. I'm on a tip.
Cook, yeah.
I'm definitely thinking Montap will be a luggage.
Okay.
He'd probably be hiding with the fish or something.
Okay, so in a crate of foodstuffs.
Yeah.
Now, Bethra does warn you, like if you're not in disguise, that will limit your maneuverability at the other end, because those in uniform will be able to go out and about around the chambers. That those hidden in the boxes and things would have to stay hidden, because there's no reason for them to be there.
Can I make a suggestion to Amenhotep? I would like to say to Amenhotep, how stealthy do you feel you are? Because I do feel like it would be important.
Sometimes, but I am not. It is not my forte to usually sneak around. I tend to stand out more.
Okay, well then, let's be honest. Even if you were in disguise, you'd probably still stand out. So if you are committed to being luggage, I'm going to give you this, and I'm going to give him a potion of invisibility, because Luce thinks it might be a good idea for us to have someone who is unknown to the guards, like as in invisible. Even if they manage to capture us, they won't know to look for someone else.
Okay.
So I'm giving you that to you. So I'm taking it out of my inventory, and you can put it into yours. It lasts for an hour, so use it carefully.
An emergency.
Emergency. If it looks like we're all fudged, and only you can save 13, I mean not 13, can save one of them, I can't remember which one, then you do it.
I will do.
Play 'em.
This will come in handy.
Neat. Okay, I've done it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a cook.
Okay. Reese?
My name is
think,
Remy.
With
Trent.
writing down everybody's roles. I think with 2 cooks, Reese will take the guard post.
Okay. Yeah. Do you think will Lily be okay with Arius being a guard as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Right. So I think it'd be good to have 2 and 2, and then Amenhotep in the shadows.
Yeah. Nothing bad happened the last time we split up into those exact groups, did it?
Oh my gosh! I can't believe you're pointing that out. That's so true.
Okay, no. I'm going to break pipe then. As I see this happening, I'm going to say to Arius, let's swap. I'll be a guard, you be a cook.
He kind of like looks down and says, "Guard."
Come on. Yeah.
They might
do it.
have some fish.
But do I have?
You could
Break
save them.
pipe.
You could save them from being cooked.
alternately,
that'll break
I
my
could be a
cover.
cook if Luce wanted to be a guard.
You saying I can't be a guard?
No, I think you could be a great guard. I'm saying that I'm sacrificing me being a guard to be a cook so that you can be a guard with Arius.
That would work.
You sure you can concentrate,
Okay, you
Lucian?
guys. Shush. You guys do realise
Maybe you
that
should
you
see-
are now
maybe you should see me
putting
in
me
the-
in a pair where I am one of the only people and therefore the only decision maker.
Arius says,
Okay.
I think you should see me in a uniform first. I don't want you to be distracted.
Shush. Fine. I'm fine.
Okay. So yeah, you grab 2 cook's uniforms, 2 guards' uniforms, and you are presented with a large crate, amenitip, to
Nice.
make yourself comfortable.
Stuff with fish. I also want to go, before we leave, I want to go get a bottle of fish oil.
Okay.
Just in case it's needed for, like, you know, disguising smell. and
Making you
stuff.
smell like
No.
fish.
No problem at all. Okay.
Iris is gonna eat you.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that.
You, Bethra also offers any to answer any questions that you have about the intelligence that they've gathered.
Can I just make a general insight check into the plan to see if it seems like, you know, how feasible it all seems based on the evidence we've been given?
And
Just
I wanna
like a
do a
general,
deception
is
check
this
as
going
well.
to go all right?
I want to make sure
Oh.
we're not being lied to or lured into a trap at any point, so I'm going to make a deception check
Sure.
as well.
Let's have a look here.
Just to confirm my notes, Luce is a guard now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
With Arius.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
use
Okay.
my other inspiration because instead of rolling a 2, I rolled a 3. So
Dice.
Oh,
The dice.
burning those crystals to death.
Thank you, everyone.
Much better. Okay, 24.
Okay. Yeah, they seem convinced and confident that, you know, this switching of the staff will be enough for you to get into, as far as they know. You will be able to, you know, you will be considered staff of the facility.
Excellent.
and the 19 deception, are they telling the truth about
Perception.
their allegiances?
Mhm.
Deception. I want to
Deception.
make sure they're not lying. I want to make sure that
That
they're not leading us into a trap.
That would be insight.
That'd be insight.
Insight, excuse me, sorry. Then let me just change that. It's even better then, so it's 21.
Nice. Bethra is working for Therese and completely.
Super trustworthy.
Okay,
I completely trust you, Beth.
Well, you know, let's get dinner sometime, maybe.
I
I'm
look at
ambiguously
Arius.
taken, so can't really do that. But you can buy me some
Wait,
food and I can eat it by myself.
Wait, was that just confirmed? Did we just get that canonized?
Ambiguously involved.
You said taken.
Ambiguously taken.
That's the only word I'm going to focus on, darling. Fantastic.
Oh god.
Ship
I
sailed.
imagine that Arius is just kind of like grrr in the background.
Picks a gold piece from their teeth.
Oh god. I remember when you initially were pushing back on that, you were like, is that possible? And then Lily showed you his teeth.
Yep. Okay.
So fun.
Noted. So you stay in the safe house in Shurapak, and this is one of the locations they're starting to move in. And once your renown gets high enough, you will start to have bases other than Merth. At the moment, it's just in Merth, but they are starting to reach out to these other places. And you spend the night in the safe house, and the next morning, you join the other members of staff that are sailing out to the prison, and take your positions aboard the quote-unquote Jolly Pelican as it sets sail from Shurapak towards the facility. there are what was it? Sorry, there are 25 guards, including Luce and Arias, and 6 cooks, including Carolyn and Rhys, and a great number of boxes and barrels. And you quickly lose track of which one's a Menotep.
Oh. Oops.
And you make the journey out towards... Now, the weather's very inclement today as the dark clouds kind of like scud across the sky, and the waves on the lake are a little choppy, but it seems to be non-malicious. Just regular weather. And the ship, the Jolly Pelican, anchors offshore as you get your first glimpse of the facility. Perched up on a high cliff overlooking the Methmere, a bleak stone fortress is carved from a gigantic blade-shaped rock. A central tower looms above the rest of the fortress, and light leaks from arrow slits in the walls. 4 smaller towers rise from the outmost corners of the fortress, and guards can be seen atop, peering over and down the large cliff face with a kind of elevator-like contraption, like at the wall in Game of Thrones, reaching down to a small dock at the waterfront. And I have a handout. As you transfer to little jolly boats and starts to bounce and row your way through the choppy waves towards the docks. Here it is. Not ominous at all.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. Guys, Arias.
Yeah.
It's kind of freaky though.
We'll be fine. We're the guards. Anyone messes us, we can just, beat them up.
Right, cool. Does anyone here appear to be in charge on this boat?
On the boat, no.
Or are we all the same rank?
Yeah, everyone's just,
Cool. Just checking.
Okay. And the boats make their way across the bay and up to the small dock, and everyone bundles out onto the main deck side there. And perfect. And you all clamber in to the large lift contraption that is stretching up the cliff face in front of you. Let's see here. Where is it? Yes, the 160-foot cliff rises up above you, and there is this scaffolding attached to it with this wooden crane at the top that controls this elevator car. A hollow wooden cube, 10 foot on each side. And it takes a minute to clamber up the face there as it's winched up from above. So there are several journeys, because it's only 10 feet by 10 feet. So the supplies and people go up little by little. You think maybe you twig which one is Amenhotep? As one of them just seems to be heavier than others. Seems to be a bit more work. Sorry, Amenhotep.
He's a person, not potatoes.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And you are arrived at Monordor.
Monordor.
Sorry.
Monordor.
Up here in the mountains. Now, we have a map.
Ooh.
Find it? Yes.
Ah.
Boop. Might be invisible
Really
until I get your tokens. Yes. Zoom out,
It's
zoom
clearly visible, it's just very dark.
Yep. Here we go.
Why do we have to do this at night?
Oh my god, the chef! That's so funny.
Little chef hat.
It's
I don't
Arius.
have
My
anything.
disguise.
Lucia.
Anything gaudy.
And Reese. And Carolyn. Whoop. Why tiny? He went the other way. Overcompensated.
I should be.
And Amenhotep, for purposes, you will be here, but you are hidden away. Has everyone got eyes on? We good?
I'm drawing the image thing. Say there you
In a box.
go. We have arrived. We are now in the crates.
Living in a
Nice.
box. Living in a wooden box. Okay. So, please feel free to make your way over to the elevator. There.
Where am I?
We'll go first.
Let's grab eyes on here. What are you seeing here? Ah, yes. Yeah, they got one of those new cool dynamic lighting barriers where, because of the cliff you can't see up. But Carolyn, if you stay there, if I put you up here, then you can see down.
Oh.
So I can't see the map, John.
There's always one.
It's me today.
Always.
Why? You have sight.
We scrolled all the way up.
I am reloading the page and it's just disappeared again. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Come on.
Definitely has sight. Just checked your token.
Okay, I'm gonna open it on a different browser just to see if it makes a difference.
Hmm.
But it's not had any issues until now. Go ahead, and I'll keep my eyes on the stream until it reloads because I don't want to hold you guys up.
No problem. Okay.
Just assume I move where Kaelin moved.
Yep.
No, Arius, because we're together.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so you all are transported up to the top of the cliff. Slowly. There you are, Amenhotep. Oh no! Sorry.
Ah, stretched. I'm a long crate now. It's actually a casket.
Ah.
We're in a casket now.
Not yet.
That's not
He's still alive.
foreboding at all.
There you go. Sorry about that.
There we go.
Yeah, there's new kind of barriers, Turbo, where it's like a one way glass. You can see one way through it, but not the other way. You
The
can.
only problem
I
is when
could
you're
have
like you're where I am now, where you can see like past the cliff, and then you get these lines of like
Yeah, because
ducks.
you're looking like from the cliffside for some of them. Yeah.
Yep.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so you are all escorted by some of the existing members of staff here, because it's not a full switch of staff. There's like some left and some stayed, and Lucio and Arius are transported and escorted through to the barracks. I miss. Oh, too much. I missed the slider bar.
This is a big map.
Yeah, it's got a bit of chunk to it. Yeah. Let me grab Sturgrove. Boop, in the kitchen, over there,
the Madam of the Grove.
Oh.
and you
okay.
as well. Boop. Reese, you're over there as well now. Okay. And
For today's mission, I shall be known as Georgina Ramsay.
Georgina Ramsay.
Jump you there. Actually, I need to do this.
I have entered a cell.
You're not sure. You're still in your box at the moment, I think.
Yep.
Just for a moment. Now, I do need to go Can I grab? Oh yes. Phew, just. Okay. So Arius and Luce are down here. Okay. So zoom in there. Sorry, folks. It's gonna take a second to catch up. There we go. Right. So, Reese, Carolyn, you find yourselves in the kitchen. There, and you see that there are other cooks at work there, and they just quickly get to showing you there. Oh, urban zombie coming in with inspiration for Reese. Thank you. Boop. There we go. And oh, actually, hang on. Let me switch up our music here. All right, Arrow Hive. Welcome in.
Hello.
Welcome everybody. Hope you had a fantastic session. Thank you for the raid. How you doing, raiders? We are in the middle of a heist here. They're going into this prison to rescue friends of family and to get some intelligence and things here. And they've been sneaking in as cooks and guards here. They've been separated for the moment, but I'm sure they're doing fine. We are QuestJunkiesUK. We play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs. What were you up to? I hope you had a great session. Thank you for coming on by. Aerofall. Okay, thank you. And Nomadic as well. Double raids. No.
Hello.
Nomadic, thank you so much for joining us during our charity stream recently.
You
It was
get a raid, and
pleasure
you get
to
a
play.
raid.
Everyone. All raids for everybody. Welcome everybody. Hope you're doing really, really well. Let me quickly shout out our giveaway today. Everyone, we are being sponsored today by CCRPG and Sirenscape. CCRPG is in the last couple of hours of their Kickstarter. There is the fantastic book that they're kickstarting at the moment, already fully funded. Jump in on that. Here's the link over in chat. Last couple of hours to get in on that. Really, really down to the wire now. Awesome encounters if you like playing some D&D. CCRPG always has amazing design, beautiful maps. Please check that out. And if you want to, please put !enter in chat to jump in our giveaway today, as we are giving away a Super Siren subscription to Sirenscape to get all of their cool sound effects and music that you can get for your games to broadcast all over the planet to all of your players wherever they are. We are spread out all over the globe here, and you can enjoy all of the ambience and cool music and upload your own stuff and original stuff in there as well. So please !enter in the chat if you want the chance to win there. Welcome in everybody. Okay. Damn right, Daniel. Damn right. Okay. So, Reese and Karen, yes, you find yourself there in the large kitchen, which is very, very just no frills. Just get it done, get it made. Get everyone fed, and as efficiently as possible. There is everything you would expect to see in a kitchen like this, as well as an iron stove, and you're shown the pump that draws water from a cistern on the roof. And you are pointed to this door in the bottom corner of the room here. See down there? Mm-hmm. That is the cook's quarters. So those that aren't on duty are resting in there. The off-duty cooks sleep in that room down the bottom there, and they point to the other two doors that are on the side of the kitchen there, and they show that that's the pantry, that's where the goods are, and you probably think that's where Amenhotep is hiding in their crate. Correctly. And finally, they show you. You can get a good night's sleep. Don't worry. And they go into that room where the cook's quarters are, and they're like lights, and the continual flames come up, and they say lights again, and they dim down.
Ah.
Handy, eh? praise be the gods and the gifts that they give us.
The gods. I'm not there, but interesting.
The guard just marches past. The gods.
The gods.
Patch, you're muted. Patch, you're muted, mate.
Patch, we can't hear
He's
anything.
busy
you say.
saying something.
God damn it! I was monologuing. Kellen was just like, I'm not a follower of gods or I don't know, magic, whatever you would call it. I'm all about that food.
Deception check.
You don't know she's telling the truth. Oh yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, my dice agree with me. It's a 16 on the dice. But
Okay.
the character sheet has closed itself. 16 plus stuff.
Nice. Yeah, you good. You good. They're like, aggressive attitude, but at least you're here to do your job. That's good. And
Yeah, let me at it.
and they start showing you how to make all the various bits and bobs. Now, you are over here. You are led through into the central square, Lucio, and you glimpse all of the cells as you go out into that central square with the large hexagonal tower in the middle. And you see around the courtyard all of these sturdy bars covering the doors and all of these different cells, and the numbers are etched into the stone at the edge of each cell. And you can see some people kind of like leaning up against the bars, you know, like various different folks.
I mean,
Be careful. Arius says, Luce,
yeah.
you're going to immediately put them on guard.
Oh.
Thanks, Arafor. Sounds like Arafor.
Okay. Arafatan. He's here.
Reincarnated.
Help.
I'm raiding.
Please.
Thanks so much for the raid. Good to see you. Yeah, they lead you into that tower, Lucio. And as you're led through the ground floor of that tower, you see various guards situated around the walls, looking out through arrow slits at the courtyard and at the cells. And there's this large table-like thing in the middle, with it's kind of sloped at the top of the table. And there's all these different like buttons and colors and lights, and you see a big control panel.
Okay. How does that work? I asked the person in front of me.
It's none of our business. It's like opens the doors, closes the doors. You can, and there's like this kind of brass trumpet thing that comes down. It's like you do announcements through that, and
Announcements, you say?
Yeah, but none of your business.
Understood. No, none of my business at all.
And you are led up the spiral stairs in the center of the tower to the next floor, which is where the barracks is.
Okay.
And as you appear up there, he kind of like gestures to be quiet because the people that were on the night shift are sleeping now. And this door in the spiral staircase leads into this large room filled with wooden bunk beds. There are arrow slits in the north, west, and south walls, footlockers and armor racks accompanying each bed, and then the stairs carry on up past the door. Let's have a look here. Yeah, there are...
Can I peek at where the stairs lead to? Or do I know that based on my internal knowledge of the floor plan?
You have that floor plan, yes. So.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
You can surmise that the warden's quarters are up there.
Gotcha.
Now, there are 50 guards sleeping in the barracks.
A lot of them.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. That's when they're off duty, where they're all hanging out and there. So, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna go and get a snack. Does anybody else want one?
There's no snacking. What do you think you signed up for?
Summer camp?
you're funny or stupid. Let's go with funny.
Ooh. I imagine that the guard's uniform is far too large on his frame.
Oh no, there's various lineages
Oh,
involved
sick.
here. Mm-hmm.
Then, you know that one scene in
Kaelin
Avatar,
took
The
it in a
Last
bit.
Airbender, where Aang puts on the huge ceremonial, like, massive armor that's really ridiculous, like, basically looks like a mech. I look like that.
Gotcha.
Hey guys. So, cool. Cool, well then I'm just gonna go do my rounds.
Okay, so you do start, finding your way around this place. Do you like immediately start trying to do stuff, or are you just going to try and like find the routine and see what happens?
I will do the routine once, and then I will try and do something.
Okay. Carolyn, Reese, how about you?
I mean, I'm cooking. I'm making food.
I mean, do you do it for like a couple of days to actually figure out all the routines, or do you like, are you just biding your time this day?
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. Oh, I mean, Kellen's really out of her depth here, so she's probably just constantly looking to Reese for reassurance and guidance. And probably when no one's looking, keeps gesturing over at like the cooking knives, like,
Yeah, that is
knives?
like one of the first things that Reese wants to do is basically, unless they're like essentially like up on a tool shelf with all the like the outlines so people know if they're missing, Reese was going to potentially palm a knife.
Okay. Amenhotep.
Mm-hmm.
You start to get very cold as that room in the center there seems to be refrigerated somehow.
Ooh.
Now, sorry, Reese, dropping back to what you were saying there. Give me a sleight of hand, Reese, and Amenhotep, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh.
Reese's, you said sleight of hand?
Yes.
27.
Okay. So
My dice like me again.
you managed to steal one of the knives without being noticed.
And I just kind of want to keep it concealed in my sleeve.
Amenhotep,
And
how'd you go?
It's a 5.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Sorry, Reese.
I was just gonna say everything else, like day one, is just learning the routine.
Okay.
And making sure that I don't stand out at all.
Yep, no problem. You quickly find out that the room to the south of where you guys are, I should unlock it. Probably open it up as well. That room to the south there is the mess hall. So when you're finished making food for the various shifts, it's almost like a non-stop process when you're on duty, because the various shifts are all finishing and rotating at different times. So there's not like set meal times where everyone's eating. So yeah, all the prison personnel eat in that room there. You can pop through the door there and see what the layout is. Although if you can, if you look at your map, you can figure out what it is. I got Explorer mode turned on, so rooms that you've seen should stay in view.
Okay, the map has literally just loaded for me.
Oh man.
And now it's black. Now it's black again. No, wait, no, it's not. I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Reese, you saw that, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, those are all. That's all there. There are tables and benches filling the room, dishes, and you notice in this room dulled cutlery stored in cabinets along that south wall.
Okay.
And you realize that guards and things, except when the meal times are due, don't come here very often. So that's a fairly safe room to meet and talk with Lucio and Arius. Now, I'm going to tip. As you're waiting for nightfall, like you're waiting for the sound of
waiting for
the kitchen to
quiet
kind of die down.
Yeah.
So yeah, you stay in there that first day, and the cold just seeps into your bones, and I'm afraid you take 1 level of exhaustion.
No.
You might need a different hiding place.
Yes. He's already scouring the map they got, remembering it. And there's a storage in the top left of the area.
Just north of where you are now.
His goal is to try to get there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, actually, no. Sorry, let me not take away your choices here. You can wait until the kitchen's gone quiet and at nighttime when everyone's sleeping, and you have the chance to get through and into without making any check, but you will take that exhaustion from being in the cold. Or you could attempt to time it so only Carolyn and Reese are in the room, and then do that. But that would be a check.
He's gonna go for the risky strategy for now.
Nice.
And try to time it.
Okay. Please roll me a stealth check. And at the moment, the suspicion level is 1, so the DC is 10.
That's not bad.
Don't forget what you have if you need it.
That is a 20.
Ah,
Nice.
sick.
Okay, so you time it perfectly. I think with that, with a 20, you can choose if you want Carolyn and Reese to be there or not.
I think it would be funny if they are. Because you would see him just like,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
scurry out into the other room.
Oh,
Suppose I'm glad I didn't pick luggage.
yes. Are you quite well?
Frighteningly cold in there. I'm headed to a different area, but less cold, more warm.
Good way to
Can we
wake
give
up,
him
I
like a
suppose.
hot cup of soup or something that's...
I say with his timing, with a dirty 20, that's good enough timing to be able to grab some food. Yeah.
So grab some warm soup.
Okay, and then scurry off.
Scurry off.
Okay. Thank you. And yeah, that is a pantry, that northernmost room, which is just general storage. Okay. Thank you. I think. Carolyn, at one point, you are charged with delivering food to the counselors. And you go through the mess hall and go down here to this corridor. And there are several chambers, quite narrow chambers, coming off that corridor. Most of them are locked and not in use, it seems, but 3 of them are currently being used. And you are told by the cooks to deliver the dinner to the councillors there. At the moment, there is Councillor Voss Anderton, Councillor Jill Torbo, and Councillor Creve Norixus.
Okay.
You meet them. There's a human, a halfling, and a dragonborn. It seems Jonathan is not here at the moment.
I was hoping for that autograph.
So yeah, the rooms, you see the rooms are furnished identically. So these councillors seem to just stay here for a short while. They're not living in residence here for any length of time. They have beds, desks with matching chairs, a claw-footed chest, and wall hooks for hanging clothes on. But they're just 10 feet wide and like 20 feet along, kind of long, like rectangular spaces.
Cool.
Okay. Cheers, bit. So, what else would you like to look out for? Be on the lookout for. Lucia, I guess let's talk with you what your the guard duties are.
Hello.
When you are on duty,
Yeah.
the two of you, as the newbies, you're gonna put together, and the two of you, you are based in these chambers here. You see that there?
I can see my. Is it my token there?
Yeah, yeah. There.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Okay.
You are situated there, and there are two other guards as well on duty at all times when you're in there, and every let me get the information for you there.
Thank you very much.
You figure
I'd like to get
you figure from
something like
talking. Yep. Sorry.
Sorry, Lala's just jumping on me.
You get.
Yes.
You find out, and from talking to people and counting and keeping track of things, you realize there are 75 guards altogether. So 25 on duty, 50 resting. And you hear.
Do any of them?
Yep.
Do all of them seem really obsessed with the Charlotte thing? They're all into it.
I mean, they're all loyal. Yeah, definitely.
Understood.
Hey,
Okay.
Arcane Keeper, thanks for the raid. Welcome in. And
Hello.
you.
Okay.
So yeah, and you hear, and you're told that if the facility goes onto high alert, if, for example, a flying beast attacked from the mountains, or there was some sort of trouble with the prisoners, then the horns would go out. The alarm would go off, and everyone is to muster in the main tower.
The main tower.
Yeah,
being
like
the
below.
Panopticon area.
Yeah, below the
Or below?
barracks.
But they wouldn't be in view of the cells if that happened, would they?
Where's your token now?
I'm hanging out in that little corner with Arius. Arius is gone. Where did he go?
Sorry, you are here.
Everything has changed. I see now.
Okay.
Yes, hello.
So that's the
Okay.
kind of guard barracks where you wait to do your patrols. Okay.
Sure.
And then
Yeah.
when you're on patrol, you go like out here into the corridor, and you're not allowed. You don't go with Arius. You go out here.
Bye. Okay.
And you do a clockwise walk around around the outside of the Panopticon.
Okay. Right. So now something I want to do. I would like to break routine, if
Okay.
possible.
I'm just getting this so you can see all of the map.
I see.
Around here.
Did you call it a Panopticon?
Panopticon.
Panopticon. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
If anyone's ever listened to the Magnus archives, we all know this word.
Oh yeah. I've been meaning to. It sounds good.
It's fantastic. It's really good.
Is it a podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
200 episodes. I recently re-listened to it. I've got only the last episode to go, so
Nice.
quite emotional.
Okay. So, and then you've seen in the center as well here.
Okay, perfect.
That's all showing up for you. Yeah? Okay.
Yes, it is. I see everything. I am all seeing. I would like
And
to.
you've seen inside here as well.
Okay. I would like to make friends with someone inside the Panopticon.
Okay. So when you come down, because the barracks are above that central chamber there.
Perfect. I want to see stuff. On one of my routines, this is my plan. First of all, I'm going to peek at who is consistently in the Panopticon. Second of all, when we go up to the barracks at the end of the day, I am going to go up to them and be their friend. I'm going to find something they're interested in, and we're going to make small talk. We're going to plan a trip away together. We're going to talk about our pasts. our trauma with the arcane and become really close, supported friends, nay allies.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, in a brief detour, I'm going to go up to Panopticon. I'm just going to be like, hey! And then what is their name? I don't know. What is their name, John? You can pick one.
Okay, you are hanging out with... Let's see. The guard. You are hanging out with Kyriakos.
Kyriakos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey! Kiri!
Kitty.
Good to meet you.
Hello.
Kitty,
Hello.
nice
My
to see
name.
you,
My name is
friend.
Kitty.
Hello. Oh,
It's our-
baby.
To say.
Sound very sweet.
Oh,
Yes, I am very sweet.
look at all these shitty arcanists. Don't you just hate them so much?
I like to tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Great. Good. You know, I really envy you in this position. I'd love to just see their miserable faces every day. But I have to walk around the outside.
Give me a deception check.
No!
Does Lucia still have the D4 from the coming of age ceremony?
Yep.
Yes, but can I
So you
please
get
use my
D4.
inspiration?
Sure. Bad crystal.
I really hope that
Bad
D4 is
dice.
good. Where's my D4 gone? I think the cats have eaten it. Okay, right. 4. So 12 plus... Wait, deception. I get to add something else.
Yep.
15.
Okay, good. Yes, our friend, what was his name? Our friend Kyriakos. Yes. The the Ravenfolk guard here.
Oh, brilliant.
He's like,
You know...
yes,
Yeah.
I detest them. They're evil. We are told they're evil. They do terrible
Yeah.
things. But don't worry. Don't be afraid, Lucio. They are trapped.
really-
They cannot use their evil powers. The cells have
No.
special dampening fields.
Wow, that's so cool. So cool. I was just wondering, Yuri, I really value the career that I'm building here. Do you think I could shadow you for a brief, 10-15 minutes whilst you work so that I can just, get the grips of what goes on inside the Panopticon? Or maybe even one day we could swap and I could be inside and you could do patrol.
That would be up to the warden.
Oh, but Kiri, we go way back. Please. As my friend.
Yesterday is not way back.
Well, Kiri, you've clearly forgotten that I have a short-term memory condition. For me, you're my oldest friend.
No,
I barely remember anyone before you.
that's tragic.
I know. Wouldn't you please look kindly upon a poor, sickly man such as myself?
And be derelict of duty? Cast off the cliff? These don't work, you know. Gesture with their
Kiri,
wings.
I'd follow you down. I'd follow you down there. You know I would.
Look, Lucio. Best way
I
is
love
to
you.
best way is to keep nose clean and beak shiny. No, never mind. And you know.
Oh,
do-
okay. Can I bring out a coin? A chocolate coin. Shiny wrapper. Shiny. Kiri.
Lucio, bribing a guard is serious offense.
This is chocolate.
And
You get to keep the shiny wrapper.
monetary value of bribe is not relevant.
Kiri, can I please just make a persuasion check? Please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There are some things that no matter what you roll, having arrived
Okay.
here 1 day ago, you are not going to be put in charge of
understand.
the thing.
I understand.
But you know, distractions
during
made.
this-
You know, you're watching. Yeah, as this conversation is happening, you're watching, and you do see one of the guards over on the wall turns over. Oi, Kyriakos.
Mm.
Prisoner 11. Ah, yes, okay. And boop, and presses one of the parts on this strange device, and you if you look out through the arrow slits that this other guard was looking out through, you see other guards going in, and you see that the gateway has been opened on one of the cells, and they come out dragging someone from the cells.
What did this?
Let's see, who are they?
Sorry, choking on Boba. What do they look like?
You see them dragging a tiefling.
Fuck you.
Sorry, you broke up. What was that?
Oh, I told them to go fuck themselves. Haha. Right, I better get back to my routine. Bye, Kiri.
Bye.
I'll stop by tomorrow with more chocolate. What friends do, I think. Not that I've had any ever in my life. My sad, short memory life.
Most kind. Thank you. And yeah, you go back and you are on duty again. They're doing the rounds, around that circle there. Anytime, and just mechanically speaking for everyone, anytime you go into that hexagonal run around the main panopticon area, you roll a dice, and if it's a 1, then you are accosted by guards that are doing that patrol that Lucio's doing. I think I will, if Carolyn and Reese are doing things on their own, or Amenhotep's doing something on their own, I will give you a chance to, because of the way you've played this, to roll another dice, and if it's another 1, then it's Lucio or Arius. And again, that's connected to the suspicion level. So at the moment, because it's just suspicion level 1, the easiest one, you roll a d20 each time, but that dice gets smaller as the suspicion goes up. So yeah, you see that console there, Lucio, and have a kind of a decent kind of think of how it works there. And actually, Kyriakos, does call out into that brass trumpet as the prisoner's being moved. Arcanist walking.
Funny man. Okay. I will return to my post.
Okay. Where have you gone? Lost you.
I went to the door.
Okay.
To one of them. Here I am. La 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 la. There you go. Okay. Right. So, you think you've got a pretty decent bead on what's what, on where's where. Is there anything else that you're trying to find out here? No, I'm gonna wait for now until we reconvene with the others.
Okay.
But I would like to see if I would like to get eyes on cell number 13, just to make sure I know where that is.
Okay. So once you're leaving the central tower one time, you kind of make sure. Like, I think each time you go onto duty, you go out one of the different doors on that central tower, and go to the different directions there, and you do find it. And you see there's like a 13 etched into the rock, and leaning on the bars of the front of the cage, you do glimpse prisoner 13.
Okay, what do they look like?
I can show you. As they kind of sneer at you and look down, look across at you, because they are not very tall. They are a dwarf.
Oh, hey! I mean, fuck you.
They look confused for a moment before just shaking their head.
Can I lean in?
Going over to the door would be very suspicious.
Oh, I see.
But I mean,
I'm just going to walk away.
It looks like you could speak through the bars if something happens to cause a distraction and gave you the opportunity to do that. But yeah,
I
you see just
will-
this red-haired dwarf with all these various tattoos.
I have a fun thing I'm gonna do. Is there a shiny surface like I can look at?
A shiny.
I can see my shiny surface. I can see my reflection.
Let's see. Maybe back in the barracks, like some armor or something.
Don't worry then. It's okay.
Okay.
I was gonna send a coded message.
Oh, by the way, Lucio and Arius, you are given splint armor to wear as part of your outfit.
Cool.
It's very heavy.
On one of my breaks, can I go and hang out with my friends in the cook? Because I'm sad and scared.
I mean, you know, you can hang around after one of the meals. Yeah.
Yes. I will collapse into their arms.
Where have you gone now? I don't know where you are. Oh, there, I found you.
I think if we've been there a few days, then Kaelin has slowly started tailoring bits of the chef's outfit just to make it more her, but like not
Aw.
so much that it breaks cover.
Yeah. Absolutely. So yeah, you meet up with the others in that room at one point after one of the meals. Iris is there as well.
Guys!
I feel like Reese would like make little like you know how you make little like shaped like fruits and veggies for like kids, like bento boxes.
Yeah.
Basically like little like fun shaped snacks because Reese enjoys playing with knives. But also as a cute little comfort for Lucio.
Okay.
And munch on the carrot. Guys, this is really hard. I tried making friends, and they're all just they're such sticklers for the rules. I can't play a single prank.
Oh, you can. It just has to be a really good one.
Yeah, I know, I'm waiting. What do we do?
I mean, I'm just cooking. I learned how to make a souffle today. That was something.
Let's poison their food. Let's. Nobody knows that Scuff. Excuse me, Amenhotep. I always make that mistake. Is here. We could send him out to maybe go into one of the cells when the door is open or something. Come on, Amenhotep. You must be feeling really cooped up now.
I hope that he will be out there with the others.
Are we not in the room? I thought we were
You're
in the little room.
in the dining room.
Oh, okay. Never mind. He must be feeling really cooped up now, you know.
Speaking of, during that couple of days, Amenhotep, what have you done?
So Amenhotep has been roaming around or attempting to roam around the area during the nights, trying to stay out of sight.
Okay.
He wants to investigate the armory. It's most likely going to be locked, but he's going to check anyways.
Okay.
You know, just in case.
Okay, so yeah, you at a quiet time, you sneak out, and you do go into that central patrolled area. So please roll me a d20.
He will. Let's see. That's an 18.
Okay, you do not come across a patrol.
No. He will enter through there multiple times, so it's going to be more of those.
Yeah, we'll have to do each one. I think. Yeah, let me get the. Sorry, just gonna get the way that works there. Patrol. Here we go. When you. Okay, every time you go in there and check, you don't have to check for like 20 minutes after that.
Okay.
So if you're just like going somewhere and then going back, you would get back okay.
Yeah, so he's gonna go check the armory door just to make sure that it's not just straight open. That's his assumption at least. And he knows that the kitchen pantry, people will start searching through the crates because it's a pantry. You're going to look for different things in different crates.
Right.
He needs to get out of the pantry.
Yeah.
And he's thinking of getting to the storage because that will be less frequented.
Okay. Sort of here. Okay.
It will also allow him to roam through what the storage has while people aren't looking.
It seems that all of the doors are locked. Like every door you come across, every door, and like Carolyn, Lucio, this same goes for you. Every door that you come across is locked, but you have the ability, you know, that ability that came with the map to open it for a brief moment. Excuse me.
Yeah, okay, lock, yeah.
Yeah, and Lucio, you and Arius are kind of the focus of some surprise where they're about to issue with whatever it is that they carry that allows them to open the doors, and then you kind of like you open it already. And they're like, oh, you got yours already. Okay, good. Muted.
So that would mean
So we can open the doors,
Yes.
but
So I
only
would have
Luce
access
and
to the
Arius.
No, the cooks would need to as well. But the magic item that Charisse gave you allows you to do that. Remember that you open for 1 minute or another door will close it.
Now that's curious. If he does have access to the armory, well, it wouldn't be a way to hide there, but it would be interesting. He would take note of what they have there first of all.
Okay. And so this is at night in a quiet time.
Mm-hmm. He wouldn't take it now, but he wouldn't take notes of everything that's there.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, right? Because you can't unlock that door, can you?
Not unless it's the same type of locks that that everything else is.
I mean, like physically, you Llama cannot open that door on Roll20, right?
I would have to have a look. Let me do this. No, this one's locked.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go through and I'll unlock the ones there. So just you can open it and close it yourself. But when you go through, close it behind you because they would automatically lock again.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
And this one too. There you go.
Close it behind me.
Okay.
And then this one.
So yeah, you discover, and you have heard from people talking, and when Lucio and Arius were issued their armor, they were delivered from this room. So it is this room here. Is it on the map? Is it marked on the map as well?
I can't get in there. It is locked.
Yeah, but that is the armory in there. So how are you getting in here? You're just gonna unlock it and then go in there?
Yeah, that's my goal. Yeah.
Okay.
He will, as he's opening it, however, he'll be very careful to check for any sort of like trapwires or anything that could like any trickery here.
Okay. Give me investigation or perception.
Yep. Let's see which one's my best one for that. Does it matter? It does matter. Actually, it doesn't matter. Never mind. They're both 1. Let's go with investigation because it's more thematic.
Yep.
That's an 8.
Okay, so yeah, you feel confident that there's nothing, but you know if there was, you wouldn't have found it. But you look around, yeah, you don't see any tripwires or any mechanisms like that, and you confidently use the item, the magic that's within you now to open the door and swing it wide, and you see why the door doesn't need to be trapped, as floating in the middle of the room is a spherical creature with a large central eye and 4 writhing eye stalks as it spins.
He will immediately slam the door shut.
We will have to roll initiative because the spectator knows every member of prison staff on site and attacks anyone it does not recognize. But a smidge early, but I think that is a very good place to stop.
Oh boy!
Good stuff. Good stuff.
So,
And
Oh my
Menotep
goodness.
sneaks around until he finds a door he can't open, and then sees a fucking monster
here he
behind
is.
it.
Hello.
Hi.
They kill
Lovely new
everyone.
friend.
All right. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Sneaky sneaks around here. So we shall return next time and see if they can get the information they want from Prisoner 13, sneak their way into the Warden's quarters to get the information that Therese wants, and rescue this innocently framed Mira Rahia. And we shall see how that plays out next time. A massive thank you to my lovely players and to all of you for joining us today. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to draw our lucky winner of that Super Siren subscription in just a moment. But stick around for that. If you're not entered, please !enter in the chat for your chance to win. And we'll draw the winner in just a moment. Okay, let me switch up over here. Click. Thanks, Bree. Thank you, Vit. Thank you, McLover. Okay, so let's switch this up here. Okay, thank you, players. As we leave you tucked away here in this mountaintop facility, Lucia, when you are not patrolling the corridors of prisons, what are you doing? What are you up to?
Hello, my name is Emma, and when I am not patrolling the prisons and trying to make friends, I am an artist. You can find my art on Emma City Art on Twitter. You'll see examples all over this channel, not necessarily on this stream, but on pretty much every other stream. That's me. If you want any commissions done, please reach out, because summer is here and I am finally free to open my commissions again.
Hey.
So yes.
Okay. Yes, do jump over there onto the Twitter and reach out there. Karen Sturgrove, when you're not learning how to make a souffle, what are you doing?
When I am not being the sassy yet classy Order of Scribes, Kalishtar Wizard Cleric Kellen Sturgrove, my darlings, I am Patch, the ever humble Dungeon Master for Quest Junkies. Dear friends of this
Yay!
wonderful channel, always a pleasure, John. We do stream like you do. We do TTRPGs. I have to say that now because we don't strictly do D&D alone anymore. We do other stuff as well, like most recently our foray into Vampire the Masquerade, which was quite an experience, and we'll be revisiting that very soon. Not Pathfinder yet. ... And we recently got done with a charity event, which was very successful. Big thank you. I know there's people in the chat here who donated very generously, so again, much love to you for helping us. And we're still raising those funds because we have stretch goals to hit. But yeah, you can catch us every Monday and Wednesday, and every other Friday and Saturday on this channel, where I'm doing my stuff.
Indeed.
And
I'll see you
generally being a pain in the ass.
See you
for John.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, Amenhotep, when you are not freezing your little Tushov in the cold storage, what are you doing?
I'm freezing my little Tushov in Norway instead. But yeah. Outside of this game, outside of being the sneaky and not so sneaky Amenhotep,
I'm sorry. I just sat there. I was like, he's gonna open the door. He's gonna open the door.
Yep,
It's
yep.
the one
I
dangerous
saw it.
one.
I was like, outside of this, I am in fact a game developer, and I am about halfway through my first game. We're entering into closed beta now, and it's coming along nicely.
Congrats.
I've got a lot of the hard work done, and a lot of the work now is fun, adding in more stuff, more monsters, more bosses, more items, more everything.
Nice.
And then it's gonna be
So cool.
published.
Excellent. Thank you.
Huzzah!
And Reese, when you're not enjoying the delightful company of your mothers, what are you doing?
I am Aelin. Sometimes hardest when the body is cooperating. But other times you can find me here every other Friday or on Wednesdays as a absolutely chaotic mess on the Wildmount Chronicles on QuestJunkiesUK.
Thank you. And we are QuestJunkiesUK. We play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs, and we will be back, as said, tomorrow with the Dark of Xerxes, our Spelljammer campaign. Patch and friends will be leaving the Rock of Braal and continuing their mission to boldly go where no Wakiverse group has gone before, and deal with these pesky Xerexians and their planet-destroying technology. Dealing with them, as in sorting them out. So, looking forward to that, especially as I'll be able to talk this time. Hooray! Much improved situation on last time. Although I watched the VOD, it's until the end, it's not terrible. Like at the end, it was a mess. But
we did go on super long, though.
Yep, it was a long. Tomorrow will be a normal length session, I promise. Okay.
Yes.
And we will be back later next week with Out of the Abyss, Tomb of Annihilation, and Barovia and Beyond, and the wonderful folks at Candlekeep Mysteries. Thank you for joining us today, and yeah, I'll announce it here first. I haven't said it anywhere. Next Saturday at the end of next week, not only do we have Candlekeep Mysteries, but Patch of Quest Junkies, Scarlet Song, Hunter of Je ne sais quoi, and Swag from our offline Everon game will be coming together to play Candela Obscura.
Oh yeah!
As we do a special one-shot, potentially celebrating 2,000 followers. If we get the followers next week,
Come on, guys.
we will hit 2,000. We got a couple today, so we must be about 10 away, I think. Someone's got some dice.
I got my dice ready.
Got the gilded ones.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes, Saturday next week we will be playing a Candela Obscura one-shot with a fabulous crew of occult investigators. I'm very much looking forward to diving in and seeing what is what. Okay, thank you all for joining us today. Absolute pleasure as always. If you would like to, please jump in and check out our socials, the VODs on YouTube, and get in that Discord if you want to see character arts and hear news. For the most part, before anywhere else, although today I couldn't resist spilling the beans. Thank you, Bree. Yes, can't wait. So here are the socials, and here are the VODs over on YouTube. And last but not least, jump into that Discord. It'd be good to see you. Come and hang out and see all the lovely people in there. All right, thank you, everybody. Now, let us thank you in a different way as I make one of you a Super Siren. Refresh these giveaways, see where our lucky winner is going to be. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, guys.
You got this.
All right, closing up those entries now. Good luck, everyone. Refresh. Okay, closing up the entries. Okay, everyone, good luck. The winner of today's Super Siren Sirenscape subscription is the Arcane Keeper, coming in with that raid. Thank you, Arcane Keeper, and happy to say thank you in a more oh snap! Enjoy Arcane Keeper. Enjoy getting all of those amazing sound effects and things in your games too, including the new Spelljammer sets, which we'll be using tomorrow. And you can upload your own stuff and send it out to all of the fine people around the world. So yes, enjoy romping through there, use all their search functions and stuff to find all the cool stuff. And yeah, have a great time with that. All right, thank you, everybody. That is all for today. Let us head off raiding ourselves. Thank you for all of those raids today, and the follows, and the bits, and the subs. Absolutely wonderful support as always. Who is on at the moment? Mike Disney's on, but we raided into them earlier this week. Who else is kicking around?
I saw Oren playing something, I think it was Diablo 4 earlier.
I don't think he's still online
Don't
now.
think so.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's finished.
Devastating.
No.
What are we gonna do, guys?
Well, as we go from one fabulously talented artist over here in the form of Emma City Art, let's head over to another and slightly in-theme member of the artistic community. Let's just head on over and see the fabulous Feathered Phoenix.
Wow.
A very, very talented artist and cool person. Nice to hang out and listen to their chats. So let's all jump in there. You know what to do, my friends. Stick around for that raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai. Oyasumi.
That's me.
Cheers, everyone.